Later.
That's going platinum in the hood.
Wow.
I'm weak.
Wow.
I'm weak. You're hella funny. That's hella funny. I'm mad that you just did that in the middle of a stream. I didn't know you could do that. That's crazy. You sent me this video, and I kind of want to.
I'm done.
I got. I kind of. It's gonna be one of them nights. I kind of want to start the pod off with this one, like, cause yeah. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Hi guys, come watch me train back, even though I know you'll be watching my fat ass because that's how I've set the camera up. I start with a pull down and unnecessarily poke my ass out before I sit, and then I move to a bent over row where I place the camera directly behind me for you to see that pussy fat. After I do an exercise like side raises, because even though it's not a part of back day, it's a good angle for my ass. And then we come to the end of the video where I will stand with my ass in the camera and pretend that was a really hard workout. I'll then do a peace sign and walk off. See you next time. Hi guys.
She literally
Shout out to her.
She literally just narrated how men think about fitness influence videos.
Why you say that?
Because it's like when a man sees, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, I'm just saying it's probably somewhat factual.
Right.
When a man sees a woman in the gym with those tight clothes,
Yeah.
and she's posting videos bent over with her butt in front of the camera, is like,
Right.
men think you're doing that on purpose. Whether you're not are or not, we think you are. So the fact that she just made fun of it, like, yeah, I'm working out, but let's be real.
Let's be real. What? Okay, I like what you said, but if if a woman is intentionally doing that, what is the angle?
I mean, I think
what's the angle in that?
I truly think that some women who post videos,
because you got
like
you got more sense than I do.
What is their angle?
Yeah, like
they're just trying to share their workouts, and they happen to be wearing somewhat provocative clothing.
They trying to show.
And they happen to be showing off.
They trying to show their workout.
They ass gains, huh?
They trying to show their workout.
I think
so. If I'm doing arms, and the camera's on my ass, I'm trying to show you my workout. If I'm doing triceps and biceps, or if I'm doing traps, if I'm up here with the traps,
I'm just telling you.
And I got the camera at a low angle, so you can see my bunion back there. I'm showing the workout.
Yep. But
anyways, so
I love that young lady. I started following her.
I bet you did, but I absolutely think this video is super funny and it's super hilarious because a lot of women do this and then complain when they get sexualized. And I'm not saying it's right.
It's not right.
But what I'm saying is when you trying to garner that attention, that's what you're gonna get. Like, I don't know what else to say to that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so having talked to women about it, because I talked to a woman friend, I'm like, so why do you wear tight clothes? You can't wear looser clothes. She told me it's like stuff. It's easy. She told me it's easier to work out when stuff isn't jiggling.
I don't have a problem with them wearing tight clothes.
You have a problem with how they post
you
the videos
angling the camera so we specifically see a certain part of your body that you want us to see.
That's fair.
That's like me going to the gym and let's say I'm doing curls, but I got on gray sweats. Right? You already know.
I was about to say that's like you go over to a house full of women with gray sweats,
sweats and no drawers on.
Right.
I'm talking about. I'm just comfortable.
Nah.
Bro, what?
You setting thirst traps at that point.
You get what I'm saying? Like, that's a conscious decision to like put the camera right here, right on my like midsection while I'm doing curls, and I got no drawers on with sweats, and I'm sweating on top of that. Dick juice stains and all.
Well, I will say this one time, and I think the reason why I'm kind of thinking that some don't intend it to be like that. I remember one time I took a gym selfie.
Yeah.
This is when I was like 8% body fat. I was ripped. I was
big
like,
dog.
Yeah, but I was in the bathroom and I had like, I had just gotten undressed. All I had was my gray boxers on.
Yeah.
And the picture went down kind of far, and I didn't notice it because
Right.
I'm up here just trying to like show off my physique.
Right.
And then I sent it to somebody,
Nah,
and
you wanted them to see that thing.
no, I didn't even notice it
You wanted
until
them to see
someone.
that dangalang. Wow.
I didn't notice it until someone commented on it. It was like, "Hey," and I went back, took the picture down, and reposted it cropped. So
Yeah.
because I was like, "Oh, I didn't."
Okay, so you made a conscious effort to go. Okay. But like I said, I don't have a problem with women thirst trapping. Do what you do. I have a problem
just own it.
with the disingenuousness, if that's a word,
Yeah.
of the action. You know what I'm saying? Like,
If
do
you
your
don't-
thing. Like don't, if you working on your glutes and that's something you've been working on your legs and your buns,
Right.
by all means,
Right.
because that's what you're focusing on. I'm
Right.
not knocking you for focusing on that. I'm knocking
Right,
you for
right.
setting the thirst trap and then trying to not act
not
like-
owning it.
Yeah, act
Just
like
own
it's,
it.
it's not what you're doing, but it is. You
right.
And I hate when women say we don't do this for men, we do this for women. That's so crazy.
No, y'all don't.
That's so crazy, bro. That's so crazy, and that is a bold-faced lie. You lying to yourself, you lying to everybody.
I got some women friends. I be telling them all the time. Like they'll post something up. I was like, "Oh, I'm real parched right now."
On that note, Cuddy, you good?
Wow.
Wait, hit it with the auto tune. Pause. Come on. Where you at?
What?
Anyway, let me get this intro. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Long, Lil Moshe, aka God Dollar Sign, aka King Mose. Down here, my cousin.
Oscar.
You did.
What? What?
and we here on another You Good Digital podcast. You dig what I'm talking about? Make sure you like this video. Get us an algorithm. If you don't like this video, we don't get an algorithm. And we can't continue to supply y'all if y'all don't help us out and get us where we need to be. You dig what I'm talking about? So make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, tell a friend, tell a grandma. You dig what I'm talking about? And yeah.
Tell your grandma about the You Good Digital podcast.
That's hella funny. That's hella funny. That's so annoying, but it's hella funny. Like annoying in a good way. What you want to start off with today? What you want to get into? What you want to get into? I mean, we can get into whatever. We can start off. You want to? I feel like let's do the one I text you last. Let's do that one last.
Okay.
And then let's get into the video from Kenya Bears.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Come on.
Let's do it.
You want to see how fast?
Dad told me this shit before he passed. He was like, yo, when you're with your boys, ask them what their $1 million plan is. And if they don't have one, you kind of got to exercise yourself from that group. He was like, and I was like, why? He was like, because they're going to hate on your plan. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys, he's like, it's not about the money. He's like, you got to have people around you who have ways that they feel like they're going to make their bag. That way you guys grow. If somebody doesn't have their way and they want to they'll either hate on yours, try to piggyback on yours. Y'all need to have things that you can grow together on. Dad told.
Whoa.
Shout out to Kenya Bears. What you think about that, Cuddy?
I mostly agree with it.
Mm-hmm. Talk to me.
I don't completely agree with it.
Why?
I don't mind someone piggybacking off my success
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
if they do it in a genuine way.
I was gonna say that too.
But everything else like is like facts because it's like, oh, well, you had like I've been around people. I got stuff going on. They don't necessarily have stuff going on, and I'm like, oh, I'll shoot out an idea, and all they could do is tell me why it won't work.
Yeah.
Like, but when you shoot out an idea around people who are angling towards success, they'll look at you.
That's my fault.
No problem. They'll look at you and say, you know what? That's an interesting idea. Let's see if we can make it work.
Mm-hmm.
and they'll try to give you ways to make it work.
Good. You got indigestion over there? What's going on?
Bro, like,
What the fuck is going on with your chest?
wow.
Is that is that you got the helium in your neck?
Wow.
I can't wait to do that when we got a guest over.
That's gonna be
I'm
so
gonna troll
funny.
them so hard. I'm gonna be like, no, you need headphones for this,
Yeah, yeah.
and then troll them so hard.
And then wait, just let them go back and watch it. Don't even tell them what it is.
Don't give them headphones.
Just let them go back and watch it.
But nah, yeah, it's really important for people to just have stuff going on. Otherwise, it's like,
Well,
yo, what are you doing? Like,
right.
are people will get mad? Like, it's happened to me more during dating. Like, if I date someone, they might be successful in their career field, but I like to think I'm successful in my career field, and I do stuff outside of my career field, so I'm busy, right? And so my schedule changes frequently. Like, I got a friend. She calls me like randomly. Can you shoot an event in 2 hours? And so I might have scheduled to hang out with my lady, but I got to reschedule that because I'm
Gotta
trying
go
to make
that
moves,
money,
right?
Right.
And when I've dated women who don't have extracurricular activities going on, it's difficult because they don't have the ambition. They ain't striving for more. They're just looking for more entertainment. So they're mad I'm not around. And with friends, it's kind of like, yo, I got all this going on, but like I'm trying to help you and I'm trying to accomplish this over here. And it's too much energy like being lost trying to help that person
Right.
that ain't trying to do nothing.
Right. Shit, I feel the exact same way. But I will say this, I don't need all of my friends to be super ambitious and
Right.
super
Agreed.
with a game plan. Like I have friends that are just cool with, they regular, 9 to 5 and they make good money and they chilling.
Right.
I guess that could be their game plan, but
Right.
I don't need anybody with this big we need to make $1 million by tomorrow or, in the next 5 to 10 year scheme. Like
I don't want
It's
no
good.
get rich quick schemes. I think that's what you're saying.
Yeah. But it don't even have to be it could be a get money loan scheme. Like if you good, you take care of yourself, you take care of your family, your bills is paid, you got money to step out when we step out and you good, like do you. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to have this I don't need you to be a super ambitious person to get work done. If that makes sense.
It does partially. I think I like being around super ambitious people because it makes me have to be better. And you don't have to necessarily be. I don't know. I prefer super ambitious. Or having something going on.
I don't care because I'm moving with or without you. So that's why I say that. My needle gonna move forward.
Right, but I think when you're around people who are super ambitious, your needle moves forward faster.
And I will surround myself with those type of people when I need them for the business.
So I think that's
Cause all business partners, we don't have to be friends as long as
Correct.
the business is correct.
correct. But I think sometimes I like to surround my people who are ambitious in my business and personal life. So like a friend that's ambitious in personal life, we may not be doing anything together, but they got projects and things that they're constantly working on. And the reason why I like to surround people in my ambitious people in my personal life and my business life, because one always impacts the other.
Right.
Right? So I just want to be cautious about the
Does
type
your-
of energy I'm around.
Does your partner have to be ambitious too?
I think they need to be on a forward trajectory. So they don't have to be like hella ambitious. I'm trying to take over the world, but I want them to have constructive interests that builds and makes them a better person.
Nigga, that's what I just said.
You said ambitious. I didn't. They don't.
About my that's basically that's what I'm saying about my friends. Like if I just move forward in your life. You ain't gotta
Okay.
be like super ambitious.
That's
like
fair. That's fair.
you know what I'm saying? Like
I get you.
I'm an ambitious person. I'm gonna move with or without you. It don't
Right.
matter. Like I can't do this. Okay, well I'm out. I run solo by myself if I got to run the play.
But
know
you
what I'm
say
saying?
you just want to be around people who are constantly moving forward in some form or fashion.
Some way, form, or fashion. Like
Yeah,
you can have,
okay.
you don't even have to be business savvy. You can, like I said, work your 9 to 5. You got a good job, and Nick, you can,
Getting promotions.
yeah, you could be in a fucking
Raises.
book club, and your thing is just reading more books per day. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I see you moving forward because I know you got something going on. Regardless of what I'm doing, you still have something going on. It's when you don't have nothing going on.
That is the
It's
problem.
when I got the problem. Now that's where we like, okay, I'm 100% with Kenya Barris on that. Like, if you just ain't got no motion, I gotta distance myself from you until you get it, because you're not gonna understand my vocabulary,
Right.
and the things
Right.
that I'm doing, or I'm trying to do, because you gonna feel like eventually you're gonna want to be a part of it, and then you're gonna feel like you know how it
Want to be a part of it or saying, yeah, it'd just be crazy. But I've said, I believe I've said it on the podcast before, but I always want someone who's moving parallel to me and moving up in the upward trajectory. So we ain't got to be on the same path, but we got to be on parallel paths going up.
100% agree.
Yeah. We need something we disagree about. Those conversations are more interesting.
Yeah, when I be ready to uppercut you, we can talk about the black community.
That's
That
all we gotta do.
That always gets us stirred up. That always stirs the pot.
Be riled up.
Right. But it's also good to have these conversations too, because it's like, again, you come from a different, I wouldn't say upbringing, but like your route to your success is different from my route to my success.
Right.
And to see two different type of black men agree on something that is progressive,
That's important.
That's a very important image to be seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can disagree, but you know what I'm saying? Let them do that. You know what I'm saying? Without saying
right,
right. Let them do
Right,
that.
right,
Let
right.
them do that. And we gonna give you a different image. You know what I'm saying? What was I about to say? Did I want to go to the next? Did I want to go to the next video?
Why not?
Okay.
Moving. We don't got a drone on about stuff.
Yeah, I don't. That's another thing I want to stop doing. Boy, we be up here.
Preaching.
We'll sit up here, nigga.
Soapbox.
And we'll have one topic for 45 minutes.
I'm just gonna I'm a troll a little bit.
Do your thing.
Nicole Drinkwater. Thank you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nicole Drinkwater.
That's her IG name.
Is that the one from the video?
Yeah.
Oh, you drooling.
Yes.
Yes.
I am very parched.
I ain't gonna lie. That motherfucker was sitting back there. I'm not gonna lie. That motherfucker was. Hold on, wait a minute. I got something funny for you. Wrong button.
Nah, you had the right one.
I had the right one?
Yeah.
Look at me. Oh, I muted it.
And I laughed so hard. My white neighbor told me a joke, and then I'm finished. And I laughed so hard about her sister, who's a white woman, who baked the chocolate cake for her little white son. And she turned her back. The little white son put chocolate on his face. Said, "Look, Mommy, I'm black." And she slapped him. She said, "Don't you ever say that in this house. Go tell your dad what you said." She said, "Look, Daddy, I'm black." And the daddy slapped him. "Don't you ever say that. You go tell your grandfather what you said." "Look, Grandpa, I'm black." And Grandpa slapped him. "Go back to your mother." And the mother sat him down and said, "Timmy, now what have you learned today?" And Timmy said, "I've learned I've been black for 5 minutes, and already I hate you white people."
Rest in peace, Paul Mooney. Shout out to Paul Mooney. You know what I'm saying? One of the goats of this comedy thing. Cause you said that to me. How you feel about that?
It's funny. Because it's just how everything just laid out. Like, there's so much to that joke, right?
Yeah, it was layers behind that for sure.
It's so many layers. Like, it has the simple funny about it, right? It's just simply funny. But then it has the, like, how this little white boy who was in blackface, shouldn't have been in blackface,
Right.
but is in blackface, and then experiences racism, but that's unintentional from his family.
Yeah.
and all that. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like,
And the crazy part is, like, it's not even racism.
Right.
Because I'm pretty sure the parents were trying to teach him a lesson not to be racist.
right.
That was the funny part for me.
Yeah, that's what made it so hilarious. It's
Yeah.
like they were trying to tell him, not to be racist,
and ended up showing
racism.
what it's like to be racist.
right?
Yeah.
Or to be on the receiving end. of racism.
Yeah. That's what I meant to say.
And it was just crazy. Like the joke is just crazy for that. And but I think there's so many ways you could go with that conversation. But I think it's even like a lesson to parenting.
Ooh.
Right? Because
elaborate.
Because the kid, he puts the chocolate and he's like, "Oh, I'm black," and the mom slaps him and says, "Don't do that." It's like,
then send him to his daddy to get slapped again.
right? And then the grandpa slapped him, and then go back to your mom. But no one took the time to explain what was going on and why it was like that.
Oh, you talking your shit today?
But it's just like that. But that was like one of the things I noticed too. I was like, well, they could have just said, "Hey, blackface." They could have explained the history of blackface,
right?
Why it's
important not to.
It's distasteful to do it,
right?
The reasons why it's distasteful to do it, and how to respect other people, right? They could have done that, but I think the lesson was probably even better
to slap the dog shit out of them.
Well, because my dad always taught me, bought sense is the best sense.
Yeah.
Right? Like the experiences you go through are more impactful than the experiences that you hear about.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
So the little boy went through that, and he may, if it's a true story, he may never be racist now.
Yeah.
Because of how he got treated for that 5 minutes of his life. Because he put chocolate on his face and said he was black.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, if I could wipe it off and be white again, and my parents treated me like that, how they go treat someone who can't wipe it off?
Right.
So it's just like it's so many lessons.
I've had an incident like that when I was young. I won't say what it was because it's embarrassing to think about now. But I was young, and I probably, when I say young, I mean like 7, 8. But my dad slapped the dog shit out of me, and it was well deserved of what I did, and I never thought about doing it again. You know what I'm saying? Like not even like to this day. I ain't never thought about doing it again. So I could see the impact on why the slapping would happen. And I don't mean my dad just hauled off and slapped the shit. You know what I'm saying? It was more. All right, we took a short break. We back. Hello, technical difficulties. And it just shows you that
it is what it is.
It is what it is. We got a 2-man crew, man.
Yeah, because if we had someone else,
they would have
been like,
yeah. So we just did 40 minutes of podding without recording. It's fucking crazy.
It is what it is.
We got 40 minutes of gold. That's unheard and will never be seen again. It happened.
It happened,
but it's gone.
That's kind of how we started this podcast. We would talk. We'd just be talking.
Yeah.
Conversations. We just we did a retro.
Yeah.
We took it back.
But anyways, it's still good. We back. What was you talking about, man? Fuck it. Let's start off fresh. Let's get straight into the joint. You sent me a video.
Yeah.
About The Godfather.
Yeah.
Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
And we didn't talk about this in the previous clip, did we? No, I don't think we did. If we did,
whatever.
And this the clip right here. Let me see.
To be with women who don't want us. One of the worst things we can do as men is to be with women who don't want us. I've been in that position too. I have simped. I have done stuff. I've been in the friend zone. I've done all that kind of stuff. And I will tell you, gentlemen, don't do it. Never do that. It's never a good idea. I said it 2 weeks ago. Stop trying to win women over. And see, that's the beautiful thing about becoming a high value man. You don't have to win women over. You deal with the women who show interest in you and want to get on your program and are proving their worth to you.
Shout out to The Godfather. Rest in peace to The Godfather, Kevin Samuels. A lot of people missed his overall point in his I guess you could say his teachings or whatever the case may be, his talks, because they were in their feelings and they wanted to pick at how he was saying it and not necessarily talk about what he was saying. So rest in peace to the Godfather. Yeah. How you feel about that clip, Cuddy?
I think it's good. I could definitely connect with it.
Yeah.
Because I've been there. I've done that. I've pursued people, or I pursued women that weren't necessarily interested. I've sat in the friend zone, tried to get out of it, and it's just not constructive. Like
at all.
I'm at this point in my life, I'm more interested in someone who wants me, because a relationship is better when both partners want each other from day one.
And a woman knows if she wants you.
Oh yeah,
she knows she wants you.
Oh yeah,
she not gonna beat around the bush. She could tell within the first week, couple of days, if there's something that she really gonna want to pursue. If you got to go out your way to try to do all the extra stuff and get out your bag and go, you know what I'm saying? Then I obviously right there, she not the one for you. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's not gonna take moving mountains to get a woman, especially a woman that's into you. You know, because she's not gonna matter. And I say moving mountains because she's not gonna make you go through that.
Right.
She's not gonna put you in front of the mountains, or she's not gonna put mountains in front of you to make you get to her. She's gonna, all right, let's see where this go. I'm with it. I'm down. Let's go. She's gonna make time. You know, a lot of women, they don't. If a woman don't like you, she always got an excuse to why y'all can't hang out.
Yeah. It's like if something's important to somebody, they'll make time for it. They'll never be too busy.
Never.
They'll never be too busy. They'll be like, oh, I got time for you. Don't worry about it. Or you won't even know they're clearing their schedule for them to hang out with you.
That's another one. You won't even know. That's a good point, because they'll just be like, yeah, I'm free. Whole time they had a whole damn day planned out that they just canceled for you.
They canceled on all their girlfriends, on work. They called out of work.
Right.
All that just to be with you.
Just to be with you. So yeah, that was a good point right there. But let's say for the do I want to do this right now? Nah, I don't want to do it right now. But overall, yeah. Ain't no need no chasing no woman, because if you get into the bag and you getting where you supposed to be, and you that person in the person that you supposed to be in your life, I think women will come to you. So that was a great point of what the Godfather was talking about. He was like, because he says how high value man. I don't really use that term.
Yeah.
But I just say if you in your bag, or if you in your purpose, or you doing what you're supposed to be doing, the women will come to you.
I like the statement when you say in your purpose. I was like, when someone's walking in their purpose and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing on this earth, they will attract the people around them that need to be around them.
Yeah.
Not just a significant other, but I'm talking about friends,
family,
all of that.
All that. Yeah. So speaking of chasing women, I got a clip on here and I want to hear your thoughts about it. I sent it to you in our little whiteboard topic selection thing, and I want to I send you videos. I never ask you for your opinion then and there. I always say save it for the pod because I want genuine reactions. And yeah, here we go.
Which do you prefer?
So I just left a restaurant after waiting 30 minutes for a date to show up, and apparently I got stood up. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm trying to do everything right to be a gentleman. I brought flowers. I've been consistent talking with this girl for 2 weeks, trying to get to know what she likes, what she doesn't like. I made plans. I picked the restaurant, the day, and the time. You know, I've done everything to be just the kind of guy that would value somebody's time. Like, I'm just looking for my person. I'm just looking for the one that I guess is out there for me. I mean, I want to be somebody's husband someday, father. I'm trying to do everything that's right, and I just get stood up. Like, my feelings didn't even matter. Sitting there eating a meal by myself and realizing that nobody even cares about people anymore. Like, alien dating shouldn't even be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard to find somebody. It shouldn't be this difficult to fall in love, to be kind to one another. Like, what, ladies, Tell me, what did I do wrong?
Hey, shout out to that man for being vulnerable. First off, because if a motherfucker stood me up, you would never hear that. You would never hear that story.
Yeah.
That's never coming out.
Well, we know what she don't like.
His ass. That's what she don't like. What was you gonna say, Cuddy?
He wasn't reading the room because, like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say there's no way that you schedule a date with someone and have no clue they're not gonna show up. I'm almost
That's possible though.
yeah, but I'm almost sure he like strong armed her into that date. She just said yes because he kept asking.
Good point.
Because like I know like I've had women.
That's speculation though.
Everything I'm saying about this is speculation.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Because like we don't know her side of the story.
Right.
Like her dog could have died, her grandma could have died, and that's why she didn't show up and didn't text message him or anything.
Understood.
We don't know if this was a ploy by him to get women to talk to him and like him and say he's a sweet guy.
Yeah, I don't know. It seemed kind of fake to me, especially when he asked the women at the end of the video, like, what did he do wrong?
Right. I mean, but here's the thing. Sometimes you don't have to do anything wrong for someone not to like you.
Talk your say it.
They just don't like you, and there's nothing you can do wrong
or right.
Right.
Yeah.
They just not gonna deal with it. And I think women are clear about when they don't. They're not always crystal clear about it.
Man, come on now. Let's be real. You know when a woman don't.
There's signs.
There's clear signs of when a woman don't want to be involved with you. She don't text you. She texts late, even if she is consistently texting you for 2 weeks or whatever the case may be. The timing it might not always be there. Her verbiage. The texts are short. Emojis. Oh, that's cute. If a girl uses that's cute.
Nah,
with you, she does. You're not in that. You're not in that.
You're not in the Bay Area. You're in the friend zone.
Yeah, you're not in the area for sure. You're not gonna get it. Oh, that's cute. Oh, thanks. You get those. Yeah, it's a wrap. And I'm pretty sure she was giving him clear signs whether she was communicating or not. He seems like a nice dude. Seems like a genuine dude. But I will say this to the women though. Even though I can see why. I could probably read what he probably said back and forth to her and be like, oh yeah, that's the reason why she ain't.
Right.
But I will say this, women, y'all need to stop acting like y'all like these nice niggas. And just
don't.
And just be real.
Yeah, just be like more people need to be real about what they like and enjoy.
Y'all don't like nice guys. Y'all like the nigga that's going, you know what I'm saying, cheat on you 1,000,003 times and then finally get it right in his 40s.
Trick daddy.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe I'm a thug.
Yeah, you want them type. Let's be real. You want a little bit of edge to a man. So saying nice guys, whoop whoop whoop, or these type of dudes ain't this and this not like. Be real with yourself.
Be real with yourself and with other people.
Right? Yeah, like just say you want a nigga that's gonna end up in jail later. I'm being so for real. Like I just say you want a nigga that's gonna end up in jail. Just say you want to date. Just say you want to date a nigga that's gonna put your life in danger. Say you want to be in shootouts.
Say you want to ride around with drugs in the car.
Say you want to hold his gun while the police search your car. Just say it.
That's what you.
And I'm not trolling, because I feel like
I mean I'm laughing because it's true.
I feel like some women, not all, some women get a joy out of that, and those are the ones
it's exciting.
Yeah, those are the ones who complain about not being able to find a good man. And it's like, dog, like any nigga with a street nickname, come on now, like let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Reform Street niggas though.
Yeah. Well, but back to him.
I had a street name for a minute.
Back to him, what's your overall feelings about it though?
To me, he seems like a nice guy, but I don't think he gonna put his foot down when shit come from this video. What I get, he don't look like the type that's gonna be like, he looked like very passive. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Women want a nigga that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, lay that hammer. And I mean that in multiple ways.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
And they want somebody who gonna, you know, lead them and be, this what we doing. You rocking with me or you not. I love you.
And
I want to be with you. What you know what I'm saying? Like, what we on?
I'd be curious if he ever asked her, "Are you interested or do you like me?"
I don't think he did. I don't think he doesn't seem to me from the video, and it's like you said, it's all speculation. He doesn't seem that very upfront. He seems like he's trying to sweeten low his way into that coffee. You see what I did there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice, huh?
Yeah. That was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
It seems like he tried to sweeten low his way into the coffee, and it's only working to a certain extent. Like, it's working to keep him around her.
It's working to put him in the friend zone. He'll always be there.
I don't think you always will be in a friend zone. I think a motherfucker could turn up and she be like, ooh.
I've made out the friend zone in a couple situations.
Yeah, I have too. What? I've had high school. I was the joker in high school, so a lot of girls didn't like me because I played too much.
You laughed them draws right off.
Man, but as soon as I got mature and I got my, you know what I'm saying, and my voice got a little bit deeper, and
I'm still waiting for my voice to get deeper.
You know, and my style got a little bit better, and I was able to communicate with women. Not only was I able to laugh them out their draws, but they was like, oh, I feel safe around him. I feel comfortable. Yeah. His energy, it's something about him. That's the one thing I get. Like, it's just your energy. Like, you such a man. I'll be like, yeah, bitch. Like, yeah.
Do you want to rapid fire reasons why a woman or ways to know a woman don't like you?
We can. I'm with that. Let's do it.
If she only responds to your text messages with emojis.
If she only hearts your messages on your DMs on Instagram.
If she leaves you on scene for days.
Oh, that was a good one. If you say her text messages are short. Did you say that?
Like, I haven't said that yet.
Okay, short text messages.
Text messages with 3 or less words.
Yeah.
If she doesn't make time to see you.
Oh, because if she want to see you, she'll cancel church to come see you. She'll cancel dinner with grandmama to come see you.
She will fly 24 hours and 2 hours to see you.
Oh, I can tell you if a woman don't want you. For real.
What's that?
If she requires you to spend money, a lot of money.
Yep.
I feel like she's just using you for that. Yeah. I don't think she wants you for real. Because a woman, if she really wants you,
you ain't got to spend a cent.
You ain't got to spend a motherfucking dime.
Like, you could literally write a card on a piece of paper that you fold
and hand it to her, and she'll
love
keep that motherfucker. Matter of fact, she'll pay for you.
Yeah. Like when they really like you.
Yeah.
Put
your card. I got it. Oh, it's just, don't even worry about it. Yeah.
Big facts.
Yes, that was rapid fire. Big rapid fire. We did that. Oh shit, what we gonna talk about? I got a story.
Okay.
And I believe you sent this to the group.
Okay.
It's a group. It's me and you. You sent this to the group.
We just speaking how big You Good Digital gonna be.
Yeah, we speaking it to the team that's about to be here because right now it's 3 of us. Us 2 and the Lord. The story goes, one day a school teacher wrote the following on the board. 9 times 1 is 7. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 7 is 63. 9 times 8 is 72. 9 times 9 is 81. 9 times 10 is 90. 15, 30. 30 still not just playing. And if you didn't know, the 9 times 1 is not 7, it's 9, but that just goes along with the story. Next slide. When he was done, he looked to the students and they were all laughing at him because the first equation, which was wrong, and then the teacher said the following. I wrote the first one wrong on purpose because I wanted you to learn something important. This was for you to know how the world out there will treat you. You can see that I wrote right 9 times, but none of you congratulated me for it. You all laughed and criticized me because of one wrong thing I did. So this is the lesson. The world will never appreciate the good you do 1,000,000 times, but will criticize the one wrong thing you do. But don't be discouraged. Always rise above all the laughter and the criticism. Stay strong. Shout out to that teacher. That's a deep lesson.
Yeah.
That's a go ahead, Cuddy. You can. I feel like
You know, it's just interesting. Like the world and people in general, they focus on the negative instead of focusing on the positive. So you do one wrong thing,
yeah,
and that's all they care about.
yeah.
They don't care about all the good you've done. Like, I mean, I think it's crazy. And a prime example of that, or I think this is an example of it, is when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock.
Slap the dog shit out that man.
Yeah. and he was wrong for that.
Completely.
He was wrong. But if you look at his track record for like 30 something years,
He's always been clean cut. He's always been the prototype of what we would consider a successful black man.
right, and he does his one thing and his world crumbled and shattered.
Right.
And so I think it's kind of like what the teacher's saying is like people focus on the wrong thing, and it's like the world can be a cruel, mean, and unforgiving place.
Yeah.
And I think
Absolutely.
a part of what that teacher's saying is like, just be nicer.
I think yes, but I also think the teacher is just saying like, no matter what you do, people gonna say something.
Yep. Somebody's always gonna have something.
Somebody else will have something to say. So just be aware of you will work 10 times harder, 9 times harder, just for people to turn back for that one time that you messed up to say, look at him.
Right.
I've had people do that to me. I have friends do that to me. Don't want to be friends with me because of the one thing that I did wrong. After the many times that I let these motherfuckers slide, or the many times I excused them, because I believe that, you know, friendships are more than just one right or wrong, especially if there's nobody dying involved, there's no money being stolen, there's no
Right.
livelihoods being messed up. We can get past that. You know what I'm saying? Let's just figure it out. Let's just work on it and get past it. You know what I'm saying? You got to sweep it under the rug. We can address it and move forward.
It should always be addressed.
So it should be addressed. You know, how you move forward is addressing the situation and then figuring out a solution to overcome it. So, yeah, like but me, I'm the type of nigga like, you fuck up, I'ma laugh at you. Let's be real. I'ma laugh at you. I'm gonna be that one time that you messed up, I'ma laugh at you. But on the back end of it, I'm gonna congratulate you 9 more times, then I'm gonna laugh at you.
And when you laugh, do you help and say, "Oh yeah, you did that wrong. Let's help you fix that or get to the right answer"?
Well, that's a loaded question because I deal with it accordingly.
Okay.
Sometimes it can be like I'm laughing at you and kick you in the ass and be like, get up. You know now come on now. You know better than that. You know 9 times 1 ain't no damn 7. And they be like, oh, my bad, I messed up. I overlooked it. You know what I'm saying? That we all laughing at the situation.
Right.
Or it's like I'm laughing, you really didn't know. Now let me help you. Oh, boy, get up. Come on. Or girl, get up. Like what's up? You know, all right, 9 times 7, 9 times 1, it's 9. It's multiple, you know, it's multiplying that 1. You know, it's multiplying itself, you know.
Right.
Not itself, because that's
I
81,
follow.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, it's 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 1. And then you teach them why it's 1. And then they go on from there. And then in the future, you laugh. You go back and you laugh at it. Like, you remember when I didn't know 9 times 1? Yeah, dumbass little boy or dumbass little girl. But we all laughing together.
Right.
But when you get 9 times 2 and it's 18, you know what I'm saying? We like, all right, cool. 9 times 3 is 27. We turning up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I deal with all of my friendships. You know what I'm saying? But I don't get how people can not even friendships, just how I deal with people in general. And I don't get how people can not can just take that one thing and just be like, oh, this person is this, oh, this person is that. But it's like for years they showed you a track record
Right.
of almost doing everything right, perfect. But the one time you want to laugh at them or you got something to say. And I told you off camera, friend of mine, they, you know, whatever their situation, and other friends of mine are having an issue with it, and I'm just like, let that person live. They going through something that we don't know right now,
And they got to figure it out.
They got to figure it out. We not losing no money. We not dying over it. There's no livelihoods being lost. We all chilling, but we looking at the situation from the outside in. Yes, it's funny. Yes, we laughing.
Right.
But let that person figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Cause they probably going through something that we don't know, and we got to be there to congratulate them when they come
get out
out.
of it.
Because if you don't congratulate them when they come out, they gonna feel like they doing something wrong still.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
And also, I think people should be willing. If someone's truly their friend, or if it's someone they truly care about, they should be willing to offer help that the person's willing to accept.
Yeah.
But the person has to be. They first have to want the help.
Yeah.
And then secondly, have to be willing to accept the help.
Yeah. And even if they don't accept the help, you offered it, you did your job as a friend, move on.
Yep.
Let them fall, let them figure it out by themselves.
Yep.
And I think only when it comes to you, the detriment of you,
yeah,
that's when you gotta like
you step out.
You step out. Or step out, step back, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it just depends on that level of how it affects you. You can handle that accordingly. I'm not going to tell you
how
what
deep
to
the
do.
friendship is. Too.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell nobody what to do. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But giving up on people is not a thing for me unless it's, like I said, money, deadly, or putting somebody's livelihood in.
I might be kind of bad. I'd be peace real quick. I'm done.
Yeah, I think your tolerance. I got a little more tolerance than you, though.
I have like zero tolerance.
Like none.
Especially it's kind of like once you cross a certain line with me, once I'm no longer invested or interested, then I kind of lose.
I have that line too, but I think for me, because I have such a big heart and because I know of the mistakes that I've made in my life,
right.
I give people more rope to hang themselves with. But once you hang yourself, it's pretty much like it ain't really nothing we need to talk about at that point in time.
Right. I think that comment's off topic. I was gonna say, typically what happens with me is I make someone else's problem my problem, and then I feel like I'm being taken advantage of, and that's when I cut them off.
I've done that, but it's the opposite for me. So I'll take on somebody else's problem, and I would push to try to help them fix it, but they think I'm doing too much. So they would tend to like push me back, and I'm like, but you're stupid and you're fucking up. This is the right fucking answer to this problem. But
9 times 1 is 9, not 8.
Right. They be like, it's 7. Bitch, it's 9. No, I did the math again. It's 8. Now do you want me to slap the shit out you?
Again.
It's 9. But then I'm the bad guy because,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm upset with them and okay. So now I just be like, you know what? 9 times 1 is what? 7?
Cool.
It's not, but
roll with that.
You got it. Cause I ain't about to say it. You got it. I'm gonna let you be the dumbass in the world, but I'm gonna congratulate you when you figure it out.
Yeah.
Because I know you wanted to work hard to figure that out. You figured it out. You knew it. All right, cool. Now stop being a dumbass. Let's move forward.
Right.
Type shit. So that's right. That's pretty much what I got from it.
Uplift and congratulate people when they do something right.
Absolutely. Mother loving Lily.
Say good job.
I scroll past the video of the girl working out in the gym again.
Yo.
Foreign built. I don't know what that means, but
Nicole.
It say foreign built on there.
Oh, that someone else reposted her post. It's Nicole Drinkwater.
Shout out to Nicole. Shout out to Nicole. I gotta before we wrap it up, I got another video I want to play.
Okay.
And I think this one might be a little bit longer. Let me see. Bear with me,
We'll
folks.
track the price of.
Oh Jesus, no ads on this. But yeah, I don't give up on people. I don't. What you doing? This nigga. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I was looking at this video.
But now that you're here,
you gotta move
we
the needle.
have to move this
We
needle.
gotta move the
Yes.
needle. So now I should just cash app him on GP. And so he understands the grind. So then when I'm like, Jose, this is what I need you to do on the team. Boom, let's put your payroll together. Boom, let's grow. But Jose, you gotta move the needle. It's cool to move the needle when you're trying to get here, but now that you're here,
now that
and
you're here,
you gotta move
we
the needle.
have to move this needle.
We gotta move the
Yes.
needle. So now Jose travels with me everywhere, and Jose's favorite saying is, bro, I gotta outwork Trav. Because he working. He up at 3 o'clock in the morning. He doing this, he doing that. He moving around. He going to these interviews. He doing this. He moving the needle, so I got to move the needle with him. So we had a conversation last night. Like me, we went to Rikers Island. Even right now, it's moving drastically right now.
I'm fast forwarding to Joe Budden's part because that's the part I really want to focus on.
But there's people behind. While we was on
Shout
tour.
out to the Wall Street
stage,
Trapper.
And right after I'm always.
That's where it's going. That's exact because
not together. I'm always paying attention to how the game evolving, and if you ain't putting in that kind of work ethic, then you don't need to be here. But also, if you're not accountable for your character, while we not together, I can't let you be the weak link that make us fall. Because we working too hard to get here.
Yeah, that's why I fire niggas fast. That's exact because I can't explain to everybody just how much is on the line.
Yeah.
I could tell you what's important and how to move. Like that tour shit you say, I got chills when you start talking about tour. Because tour is where it happens for me.
Yeah.
That's an easy place for shit to go left.
That's where it's going to go left. It's going to. If people are not implementing the 10 p.m. curfew,
I like that.
And even then, niggas is in separate rooms.
Thank you for that.
Calling different women, different people. You need your drugs. You having people come meet up. Some of your friends is loud in this hallway of the Four Seasons. It's just a lot going on. Some of y'all don't know how to handle conflict resolution with the dude in the elevator or the dude that's at the venue. Some of y'all treating people like shit.
person.
Like you could jam this whole operation up with one mistake on that road.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's the scariest shit in the universe.
I appreciate that because we were supposed to go on tour. So I had an 8-city tour lined up. And I said, man, we ain't ready yet. And I stopped it.
Same.
So, E.T., after he performed, he gonna spin it. We go work out. I'm like,
the last time on the road.
Yeah.
Strict ship on that road. On that road.
So I'm glad you said that just now because that was something for me to pay attention to. But also me just being with E.T., I was like, oh, okay, I wasn't ready. Because while I am together, we kicking. So I had to learn that. And so by you saying that, like, yo, that's better. That
makes sense.
We together. We ain't no, we together, fam. We eating together, we sleeping together, we kicking. So I had to learn that. And so by you saying that, like, yo, that's when it's going to happen. That now puts me in the mindset of, okay, bro, like we building this company the way we building it. There's more infrastructure I gotta have in place. So, man, thank you for that alley-oop right there, for sure.
That makes sense.
It's a fact.
You fuck around not getting no trouble, but you went to sleep at 3:30 in the morning because you had Shorty in your room. Now all day you moving around mad sluggish because you sleepy.
Dog, or we went out there and killed. It was an amazing show, and now everybody go their separate ways. One nigga in the crowd bagging a bitch that he think is one age. She told him she really a different age. Or now niggas is too drunk because we celebrating, and now you done went back to the hotel, threw up all in the hallway. The room is a mess. Charges out the ass, and you do that in 20 cities, and nobody made money now. Now we just did that for nothing.
I know it was a lot to unpack, and I know it was a long video, but Cuddy, what you know what I'm saying? What you...
I think I like everything they're saying. They're talking about when you rolling with people, they got to understand what the potential losses are too. And they got to do the right things. And not only understand the losses, but also enact habits and do things to make sure that you're moving forward.
Yeah.
Like I got a bad habit staying up all night.
Same.
When I could just go to sleep and be ready for the next day and move and be productive and everything. But it's just like sometimes I don't do it. But it's like when you rolling with people and it's not just your livelihood, but it's their livelihood, you gotta be on point.
And I definitely agree with that. it kind of goes back to the ambition thing. Stay on your cross your T's, dot your I's, be on your P's and Q's.
Right.
When building something, it's gonna take you everybody to be on the same page. I was watching the interview, I saw the whole thing. He was talking about when he go on tour with his assistant, everybody eats together. And when he actually said in the video, they sleep together, not like together, but like they all go to bed. They got a 10 p.m. curfew. They move together, they work out together because it's building the infrastructure, how they move. Everybody on the same page, it pushes the needle of the business, the infrastructure 10 times faster and 10 times further. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to bring that up because I do appreciate that because what we doing. You know what I'm saying? We tend to be on the same chord a lot about a lot. You know what I'm saying?
More often than not.
Yeah, our schedules clash. That's a schedule thing. It's more of a schedule thing. We clash it with, trying to get to here and record and all that. But for the most part, when we get here, we always
we on point.
And even when we have guests, I can tell they know how we they can see it oh, they
serious.
Yeah, they be like, oh,
it's not a game.
They really be on it. Okay. Because I even had people, even Jason after his interview, he was just like, oh yeah. Y'all be going. You know what I'm saying? But it's very important to keep the people around you when you're building a business or some type of infrastructure. It's important to keep those people around you and make sure they're on the same page because it's going to take everybody for it to be successful.
Yeah, and it's also understanding when it's not possible to be successful with a person. Ooh. It doesn't mean they're not a good person. Doesn't mean they're not good at what they do. Maybe they just not the right fit for what you got going on.
Situation, yeah. Now that's the I didn't see it that way before, but
yeah. I mean, but that I learned that in my corporate life, right? Because a lot of times, when doing an interview, everybody's talented,
right?
Everybody got skills,
right?
Because typically, someone applying for a job or trying to do something with someone, they have skills that team needs,
right?
It then becomes, does this person fit in?
Right.
Is this person going to move us forward? Are they going to be a hindrance? Are they going to be negative? Or are they going to bring the type of energy that we like here?
Right.
And it's just understanding that. And it's just, are they going to be on the same page? Are they going to go to bed early? Are they going to wake up early? Are they willing to put in the hours?
Respect the call time.
Right.
Be downstairs in the lobby when it's time for showtime at 9 a.m. in the morning. They ready to go.
And on those late nights, because sometimes when you building something, there will be late nights.
Like us. I don't think a lot of people know that they probably don't, but we film. It's late right now.
Right. But it's doing what we got to do. Or having technical difficulties and having to redo something.
Right.
There's
on a late night.
Yeah. There's always something, but it's this is what we got to do to get it done.
Yeah.
And it's just understanding that and making sure to have those people around is really important. But yeah, what I take from that is just do what needs to be done. Don't put it at risk.
Simple. Do what needs to be done. Don't put it at risk and put in that work.
Yeah, gotta put in work.
Make sure you show up every time. Showing up is a very important. I don't mean being there present. I mean being present physically, but also mentally, spiritually, emotionally, being present in that moment and taking that whatever that may be and hitting that shit out the park.
Yeah.
Even with this podcast for us, it's showing up. A lot of people don't know the shit we go through to be here and to do this, and we show up every single time.
Got to. That's what's important.
We don't come in here and give y'all half-ass or nothing. Nope. We come in here, we talk our shit, and we laugh, we joke, and we giving y'all something that y'all can listen to and gain information and get some gems from. And we building a network.
Right.
We building a whole network off of this one podcast.
Yep. We giving y'all something y'all could feel.
Giving this something he can feel. We gotta learn the words. We gotta learn the words. But I definitely agree. And shout out to the Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah.
Shout out one of the guys we're talking was Wall Street Trapper. I watched him a couple of times. Not necessarily because I don't want to be into the crypto and I don't want to do all that. I follow him for his hustle, his mindset. I take his lessons and apply it to my life and what I'm going to do in my life. You know what I'm saying? So
Success principles are universal.
Yeah, absolutely. Success leaves a blueprint. So, and even with the Joe Budden podcast, I watched him a lot because of they were deemed Complex's #1 podcast. So if I'm trying to build something to be great, I watched that podcast, but I implement the I implement the lessons and what I learned from that and bring it to what we got, like, because podcasting is not easy. Podcasting is not easy at all. At all. That's my conscience. Podcast not easy, and we've had guests on here. I ain't gonna say who, but we had guests on here, and after we were done podding, they were like, "Oh, y'all be getting." I was like, "Yeah, we don't play like it's different. Like once we hit that record button and the mics is on, the
lights is on, the cameras is rolling.
It's lights. We got lights here. We got cameras. It's a show." And we gonna get people a show. We gonna entertain, but we also gonna drop gems because that's what we want to do. We also want to help black men elevate in every single way, whether it's personal, business, fun, whatever. You dig what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But I think that was. I ain't got much to say after that.
Nah, I'm good.
You good?
Chilling.
You chilling?
I'm chilling.
You chilling? Let's get the fuck up out of here.
Let's go.
It's your boy Long Live Mosi.
Subscribe.
It's your boy Long Live Mosi, and like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Without y'all, we can't get into the algorithm. So it's very important that you watch the video, like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. I mean, like, technically, it's all free. It's all free.
It is all free.
You know what I'm saying? It is all free.
Currently.
So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You want an HBO special, help a brother out. You dig what I'm saying? We would really appreciate it. But I'm Long Live Mosi, a.k.a. King Mosi, a.k.a. Guy Dollar Sign out here, my cousin.
Oscar.
And it's another You Good Digital podcast. We are out.